Mr. Salty Rant is salty. Why would Mr. Salty Rant be salty? I can't imagine why Mr. Salty Rant would be salty. Is it because I didn't call him back? Oh. Oh, I feel so bad now. I feel so bad. You know, I actually made a video the same day that I got this, specifically to give people a good way of getting in touch with me. Because I don't necessarily like people to leave their emails in my comments, because, you know, that's not really good. It's out there, right? Forever. The internet never forgets. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he really, really wanted to be relevant. He really wanted to be relevant because his video was, how long ago did he make his one big video? This was, I made my video on April 13th. Let's see, I linked him. Let's see if it still exists. Whoa, there it is. So this was April 12th. So I made my video the day after he made his. Well, so it's been a while. I mean, I can feel your pain not being relevant. You know, you get used to that limelight and all the interaction and the adoring fans and women throwing their panties at you. It's just amazing. Oh my God. So I can understand it. Today was a good day, though. Not only did I get my first hate video, but I also got my first real troll. I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna nurture him. I'm gonna raise him up to be the best troll ever. I was always someone else's troll. I've never had a troll of my own. So this is a real opportunity for me to grow as a nurturing parent, a troll parent, to really cradle him and teach him that you don't just have to like swear. I mean, you could be a little more subtle. You just sarcastic barbs, I think, are better than just, you know, you cop sucking troll. You know, whatever. Kids these days, right? In my day. No. All right. So let's figure out what Mr. Salty Rant is so gosh darn salty about. His first real objection, and he goes over in detail about how his rights were violated. But his first real objection was that I came to the legal conclusion that his rights weren't violated. Did I come to the legal conclusion that his rights as a whole weren't violated? Or did I come to the legal conclusion that his First Amendment rights weren't violated? Because there's a difference. I know it's subtle. You gotta actually, you know, wrap your brain around it for just a second to, you know, take hold of it, caress it, all that fun stuff. But let's see what I actually said, because it's on the internet. The internet doesn't forget. It's not like I can lie about this, right? I don't think that there was a First Amendment violation there. I don't think these guys had their First Amendment rights violated. Was it a little hinky? Sure, but I don't think it was violated. Now, so that doesn't sound like I'm saying that his rights as a whole weren't violated. It sounds like I'm being very specific, because in this video, I said that I don't know why he got arrested. I didn't see him do anything. I have no idea why he got arrested or didn't get arrested. Now, as luck would have it, on May 3rd, which is a significant time after April 13th, I got a nice little email from Randy. I think you know who Randy is, don't you? Don't you, Lou? You know who Randy is. I mean, I blocked out his phone number. Oop. I blocked out his phone number, everything. You almost saw my porn collection. But it's, you know, he says Lou got arrested. He says it was because someone called in and said he had a gun. We were attacked without probable cause. Now, if somebody calls in and says that you have a gun and they can describe you with specificity, and there's other indicia that it's a real call-in, then they may have probable cause. It's a case-by-case basis, but call-in threats, if they can say something predictive about you, like if they could say, okay, so this guy's going to be there tomorrow at this time, and he's going to have a gun, and that guy shows up exactly where he said he was going to show up at that time, then because there was some predictive power in that call, they can also get probable cause that there is a gun. And you can see that in like, oh gosh, DeBerry, I think, was one of them. There's other cases that deal with that. The predictive power of a tip, anonymous tip. If they just say something like, yeah, there's a guy down on the street who has a gun, well, that could just be anything. So that wouldn't give it. It has to have something predictive in it. That's the lawyer telling you. Oh, we don't know he's a lawyer. Felipe knows I'm a lawyer. If you have any questions about it, you can ask Felipe. Oh, you hate Felipe. I forget. Whatever. It's everybody on both sides hate me, and I don't care. I am here for the truth, not to make friends. I don't do internet friends. So this is information that would give you an indication of whether or not his rights were violated. Did they have probable cause? I don't know exactly anything beyond this. I still can't tell you if the Border Patrol had probable cause for the arrest, because I don't know if there was anything predictive about the call-in. I don't know when the call was made. Randy didn't know either. And honestly, I hate to sound like this, but I just don't care. It's not necessary information for me. My interest was on whether there was a First Amendment violation there, because that's what my interest lies in, typically. Now, will I diverge on other stuff if it catches my interest? Absolutely. I do this for me, and I hope you gain from it. So anyway, what else did he say about me? He said that I love James Freeman. Okay, that's a fair assessment to make. I don't really care about that. But then he said that Mr. Freeman doesn't know about me or isn't interested in me. I don't know about that, bud. I don't know about that. I've had Mr. Freeman comment on my videos. I don't see Mr. Freeman in here. I've had Mr. Freeman ignore everybody else in a live chat to respond to my comments. I've had Mr. Freeman call me out to have a little debate. I guess he's not really interested in that because I gave him some conditions, and as far as I know, he still hasn't joined Bunny's Discord. So, Now, am I interested in debating you? No. You want to know why? Do you want to know why, Lou? It's not just because you're a washed-up has-been. You quit the game, remember? Too much drama, I think you were saying? Wasn't worth the job? You're not interesting, Lou. I mean, I hate to be rude about it. I was never subscribed to you. I thought that one video was interesting. I tried to catch a couple of your live streams. I found it to be boring, drama. I'm just not into that. At least James Freeman goes out there and does audits, and he does things that are interesting. He gets arrested. That's interesting. He pulls sovereign citizen tactics in court. That's interesting. James is interesting. You're not. I know that hurts, but it's true. Clash with Bao isn't interesting. He's just a little chihuahua, just no substance, not even anything that you could. He is not coherent enough to actually pick apart his argument. Just like you haven't really said anything or done anything in this video that I could really take issue with. I mean, you were wrong in your assessment of my assessment, and that's fine. You're more than welcome to be. You're more than welcome to your opinion. If you think I'm a piece of shit, great. I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over your opinion of me. I'm sorry. If you have something of substance, I'd be more than happy to hear it. Like if you have some case that you think refutes something that I've put out there. If you'll notice in my videos, I do try to leave links to like Supreme Court cases, or like if we're talking about Texas law, I'll leave links to Texas cases. I mean, I don't treat it like a memorandum of law or a memorandum of points and authorities. I don't go that much in depth, but I give you at least something that backs my claim. I don't just say this is my opinion and you should respect it because I'm a lawyer. I've actually said that appeals to authority are useless. There are lawyers out there who I've said they're bad lawyers, like Heather Ann Tucci Giraffe was an attorney out of Washington State. She's batshit crazy. There was that other attorney who thinks that the federal government can't own property beyond what's in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17. She is also batshit crazy. Just because you're an attorney doesn't make you right. I've said it specifically time and again that in essentially every court case, there's an attorney on either side of the aisle, and one attorney wins and one attorney loses, generally speaking. Which means that roughly half the time, one of the two lawyers in the room is wrong. That's a bad track record. I mean, think about that. If you were talking about doctors, if 50% of the time doctors were wrong, lawyers have a worse track record than doctors. There you go. So I'm not saying that being a lawyer is a huge, amazing thing. There's thousands and thousands of people who graduate every year in the U.S. alone from law school, and they take the bar, and a lot of them become lawyers, and some of them make it, some of them don't. I'm still new to this. I'm not the best lawyer in the world by any stretch of the imagination. So I look back on some of the first videos I did and I just cringe to myself. I'm like, whoa, whoa, CFRs aren't laws, buddy. Whoa, slow your roll. You were retarded there. I knew what I was trying to say, but I didn't say it well at all. Anyway, so if you think that I'm a terrible person, that's fine. If you want some fame and attention, well, you're barking up the wrong tree. I've only got like 250 subs, so But yeah. If you want more attention, this is going to be the last time I respond to you. Much like with Beware Mouse, there just wasn't anything of worth there. So if you give me something of worth, I'll go with it, and maybe we could have a debate back and forth. But I'm not here I'm not going to call you names. I don't care. I just don't care, and I don't even call James names because I mean he's interesting and what he does is interesting. But I actually have no ill will towards James. I literally hope he gets a lawyer. I hope he fights these cases intelligently. And I hope he stops drawing attention to himself long enough to get through. He's got cases in California, Arizona, and Texas right now. I mean, slow your roll, brother. You have got criminal cases in 3 states right now. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, to everybody else, sorry for the internet drama. I'll try to make more real videos, but the weekend's over and work week starting, so maybe one a day for a while. Have a great day.